In this video, we are going to see how we can deal with the customer advances or cash advances in Sage 50. As we can see in this transaction, on 13th of January, received cash in advance from Albert, and the amount is 5,000. Now, why do you think that the customer will pay us anything in advance? That's because they might be ordering with us some bigger sales order. So as you can see in the same day transaction, we have received the sales order from Mr. Albert. Order number is 25, and that is nearly the double of the amount that they have given it as advance. So this means that this will be our company policy to receive some advance against a bigger order. Now, how will we treat this advance? This advance will be a liability on us. That means in future, we either have to deliver the goods or we have to return this money back. So whatever we receive as a cash from the customer will be a liability for us. So let's see how we can deal with this in Sage. First of all, just click on the customers and sales, and we will use the receive money option here. Click on receive money from customer, and here we just select the customer, which is Albert. Let's select it. And since we are not receiving the payment against any previous invoice, rather we are receiving a prepayment or the customer advances. So click on the prepayment, and here it should take you to this area. And here we paste it just like that. And 5,000 is the customer advance. Keep this one as checked. You can enter the reference number and other details if you want to. The date of the transaction is 13th of January, and the total is 5,000. This is not 50,000, so just be careful with the zeros. And we have received it in cash, all set. Let's click on save and click on journal. Let's go back to this receipt. Make sure you are in the right receipt and click on journal. Now, as we can see that cash is debit, but against that receivable is reduced. But actually that's the shortcoming of Sage 50, that it records or reduces the receivables for the temporary time being. But otherwise the accounting treatment should be customer advances for the time being should be recorded as a liability. But in Sage, there is no other treatment other than this. Although it records it as a negative invoice, if you click on new and click on Albert, as you can see, it reduces that from the total invoices. So in future, it will adjust. But if you still want to record it as customer advances, you can use the manual journal entry option, which is in the banking area, like this one. So basically, this is how we can deal with the customer advances in Sage 50. Just try it by yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.